We've survived in the Premier League. This is the end of season review. Let's see how much money we're going to get to spend and just what the hell am I going to do for next season. And welcome back, and here we are. You join me with my Harrogate Road to Glory save. Thank you for joining me back. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, like if you enjoy Football Manager content. There's going to be a hell of a lot more content coming out. When it comes to FM21, I've been a bit stale in this one. There'll be loads more coming out, so don't you worry about that. But I've just played the last 2 games of the season. I didn't want to show you it. We already survived. That's fine. We finished it. I'll show you the results. We drew against Everton 2-2. It was a very good game. Moles scored a penalty and then scored an absolute wonder strike, how he always does. It's his first wonder strike of the season, and it's good. 2-2, it really was. Everton were just a bit better in that second half. And then we drew against Fulham 1-0. We took the lead in the 62nd minute and they scored in the 75th minute. It is what it is. We haven't lost at the end of the season. We've had a very good run of form, I'd say. Mid-table form, you'd say, if we did all that sort of throughout the whole of the season. We will have just a quick look at the results. And we started off very, very bad. We managed to get battered by Chelsea, Cardiff. Everton was the first point we got of the league. We got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Luton. Fulham, we managed to get a draw. We didn't get our first win of the season until November. It was Monday the 20th of November against Burnley. And it was a 1-0 win with that man Moles scoring for us. We then followed that up by a 1-0 victory against Watford as well. And then kind of points started coming. Yes, we had some big losses. Did we have many big losses? I say 4-2 against Chelsea, letting 3-2 there, 5-0 against Manchester United. There was a big game against Chelsea there, 4 goals, no goal to reply. And then 3-0 against Norwich. So we actually did all right considering. So we will confirm it. We will look at the league table. This is how it's finished. Manchester United are champions. Chelsea finished second. Liverpool in third. Arsenal in fourth. Man City in fifth. Everton 6th place. Cardiff in 7th place. We, on the other hand, finished 15th. Relegations, West Ham, Leicester City and West Brom. And I'm really sad about the Leicester City. Really, really sad about this. I'm actually going to kind of scout some of their players. I'm going to scout all of their players. Just to, you never know. They've still got Jack Butland. How old is Jack Butland in this save? 36 years of age. They also have Chowdhury, who is 31 years of age. Decent player probably now. Benevenko is still around. He's 31. Oh God, Tammy Abraham's still there. Let's have a look. 31 years of age. He's not bad, to be honest with you. He's on a lot of money. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Again, he's 28. Do you know what? Callum Hudson-Odoi, if his stats are decent, he might be one worth looking at. Bringing in, if we can. But yeah, anyway, we're not here to look at Leicester. We're here to look at us. So yeah, they are the teams that have been relegated. We'll quickly have a quick look at the Championship. The playoff finals is going to be between Leeds and Brentford. We'll have a quick look at the league table. There we go. Southampton are coming up, and Aston Villa are coming up as well. Relegation from there is Sunderland, Burnley, and Millwall. We'll have to just find out because I don't think we'll see that. I'm not going to go too far forwards in this video, but we're going to click on the inbox. We're going to see if we get the budgets set because I don't think I've seen it yet or anything like that, but. Died by a late goal. Yeah, he's injured. That's fine. Dickinson increased the pay increase right at the end of the season. Harrogate received 13.7 million, finishing 15th in the Premier League. We pay out £425,000 worth of bonus. It's not too bad when we click on the finances. No, we haven't got it. We finished the season with £53 million in the bank, which is just ridiculous. Projections are just going to keep going up and up and up. In 3 seasons' time, we could have 165 million in the bank. As long as we stay in the Premier League, and as long as I keep doing well and not overspending on wages and all that sort of stuff, it is absolutely blooming fantastic. It really is. I can't really make any board requests on improve training, improve youth facilities. We can probably do that. Networking, improve the youth recruitment. I want to try and go for that. We've got the money in the bank. So I'm just going to quickly like, we should improve our youth recruitment. It's already good enough at a club our size. Okay, they don't want to improve it anymore. Fair dues. So we're going to go forward, see if we get budgets and all that exciting stuff that I get to play with in the transfer window. 16 mails in my inbox. So record a record high for Harrogate. My God, I couldn't read that. Harrogate finishing 15th in the Premier League is the highest they've ever finished in the Premier League, which is nice. The highest they've ever finished ever. Record low though. Ooh, total number of just 39 league goals scored is a new record low. Ooh, we didn't really score that much though, did we? Here we go. The actual season awards. So Shrewsbury Neville gets player of the season with Moles. Then Ricky. We're about to see that lovely goal that Moles just scored. Signing of the season, Deval, which is nice. And young player of the season is Shrewsbury Neville. And Deval, to be honest with you, yeah, I'd say signing of the season. Only how much did we spend on him? We got him on a free. I don't understand why signing of the season. But his report-wise, definitely a bit to improve on. Potentially to be a Premier League player, I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see how he gets on. But we'll watch this lovely goal. Yeah, it is the goal against Everton. And it's a very, very good one. And this is what we've seen Moles do throughout the whole of his career for us. And just smacks it, rockets one home. Pretty decent. Let's have a look at the stats. The top goal scorer, only 10 goals for Shrewsbury Neville. So we need to find someone that's going to score goals in the Premier League for us. Highest average rate is 6.8. Again, we just struggled. No one above a 7. Most assists is Jacobson. Ben Murray, the best pass completion. Most player of the matches, Endhall and Shrewsbury Neville. Most yellow cards is Jacobson and Oz. 2 red cards for Ericsson. Again, I think that just shows how much we struggled in the league. Like, players were just kind of struggling to get around and all that sort of stuff. And we gave away pointless free kicks and penalties and all that sort of stuff. Right, season review, we kind of know this anyway, so that's fine. Match of the season, the 1-0 against West Ham. How about the game against Man City where we managed to beat them 3-0? I would say that is probably the best one, away from home to make it stay up. Game's broken sometime. The Harrogate, where are they now? So we'll have a quick look. The players, let's have a look. We're going to go through. So Bobby Chapman is currently playing at Hull City. Odomeo for Crewe. Lopez is somewhere else. Tyree Shade playing for Crawley Town. Isaac Fletcher. So all these players are here. Turns out Mitchell Lawson, how much did he actually play for us? He actually played quite a few games. Can't quite remember him. Matt Hudson, goalkeeper on him. Did he actually play for us? He did actually let in quite a few goals early on. I just can't remember some of these players. Steve Sheldon, I can remember him. How's he getting on? Good old Sheldon. He was decent all the way up into the Championship. He went with us. Gone through that. Other players featured in the side of Lasley. Lasley's gone. 23 years of age. He's gone. Not in here anymore. He only played for us. 156 appearances, 15 goals. He's gone. Not playing football anymore. Kevin Loki, he's gone. Age of 30. Big career. 119 games for us though. Did really well. In Cater, I don't think he actually went to anyone. He did actually play somewhere else. 29 years of age. He's also retired. And then Will Patchin, 26 years of age, and he's just gone. Again, joined us. No one has taken him. Poor lad. He's just not what we thought from him. I thought he was going to be a world beater for his club vision for next season. See, this is what I don't get. Play attacking football and play possession football. I didn't do that because we couldn't do that. Because we ended up losing games. So I had to do that. Work within the wage budget. Fight bravely against relegation. Can I negotiate and play attacking football and take that out? They really want us to play attacking football. Right, we're going to have to play attacking football. We're not going to, unless we get a few good players in. This squad, squad dynamics is actually all right in the end. We've managed to get the morale back up. Team leaders, Moles, McDonald and Leighton Stewart. Leighton Stewart, though, he's probably going to be going at the end of the season. Highly influential players. Anthony, Hayes, Bree, Shrewsbury, Neville, Merrill, Jacobson, Longdon and Endhall. Influential players. Wilkes, Mars. We've got a few players that haven't been great for us this season. End of team. Now, this is going to be a difficult one. Going into next year, I think we're going to be in a position to avoid a relegation battle. We've done well to avoid relegation. We'll just do the same as maximum. We're not involved. Season's finished now. I need time to focus. Next time, I think we might be in a relegation battle next year, and you're going to need to battle hard to stay up. Yeah, that's the exactly sort of reaction. I think it's going to be the same, unless I get a load of money that can bring in some decent players. Injury report is all alright. Season break, that's good. The training camp is there. We're not going to go to the US of A. We'll go China. They'll bring in more money. Loans. Right, okay. We're going to go forward a little bit more, see if we get the budgets. Budgets have set. We have 825k worth of wages now and a transfer budget of 43 million. It was 30 million last season. We've got 43 million this season, and I could probably do quite a bit with that. Also, stadium. Oh, they're planning on extending the stadium. We're board have announced to enlarge the stadium by 7,351 seats. It's going to cost about £9 million. It's expected to take 10 months to complete. While the development is under place, the club will ground share at Ellen Road with Leeds. So we're going to be ground sharing with Leeds, which is interesting. We'll do that for now. We'll do that. We might as well. We've got more people going into Leeds. It might mean we get more money, but Leeds to Harrogate is still a bit of a trek, though. That's not going to be any fun. So, finances, £43 million to spend. Oh, I'm going to have fun with that. Wage budget, we've got loads of wage budget to actually play with. We'll now look at the squad, and we'll go team reports first. And we'll just kind of look at the squad depth of this. We'll go all positions, and then we'll kind of work off where we need to start. And I'll start as per usual with the goalkeepers. We bought this 19-year-old goalkeeper in Ricky. He's worth 4.5 million, and he's been very, very good for us. He's currently operating at a Premier League level. I'm thinking of maybe trying to sign him. He will want 30,000, maybe 31 to 43,000 pound of wage. But if we can bring him in, I don't know how much money it's going to cost us, but they're likely to not want to sell him. Either we get him back on loan again, or we buy him, because he was really, really good. We need to keep that good goalkeeper, and he's done well. He let in 61 goals, but he's 19 years of age, and he's got a really naughty beard going on. And then we bought in Booker. Did we bring in Booker? Yeah, he played last season for us in the Championship. Played a couple of games for us, conceded 2 goals in them 2 games. And then the other backups we brought in Roberto Sanchez, who hasn't played for us at all, but he was just a backup goalkeeper. And then we've got the other 2, Zila and Jean-Luc. Centre-back wise, now this has been an interesting battle all season long. McDonald has had a good season for us at centre-back. He's found his calling at centre-back. I was playing in defensive mid. He dropped back and he's doing really, really well for us. 38 appearances, and he's actually scored 5 goals. He hasn't scored. It's the most amount of goals he scored for us. He didn't score anything in the Championship in last season. 6.94 rating. He's done very well for us, considering he's on this next step up. If you have a look, he is, to be honest with you, he's not a Premier League defender. That's the problem. And I think if we start bringing in these players that are good quality, Premier League quality players, these star ratings and stuff are going to slowly start dropping down. Like I say, we click on it, he's the best defender we've got. Following that up by his partner, Joe Endhall, 23 years of age. He's Irish, he's had a few caps for Ireland. He just needs to work on his heading. He's 6'3", I put a trust into him, to be honest with you. We got him in on a free from Manchester United, and he's played a lot of football for us. 163 games, 11 goals, 3 assists, 9 player of the matches. And he's done well. He only played 18 games for us, though, this season. That's because I didn't think he was quite ready. We brought in other players that didn't really fit the market. He actually ended up finishing the season on a 7 rating, which is weird. That goes against the stats of the highest average rater. Surely that was him. We'll see. But then, rest of the defence, we can do this for 6 more players. We've got Diego Bean, and he's played 10 games, didn't do great. His stats are good. He's 26 years of age. He'll still be around for next season. We'll just have to see what he does and if we can fit him in. He's got the potential to maybe go a bit further forward, but if you look at his report, he's only, again, a Championship defender, not a Premier League defender at all. And then also we've got De Gea, who bitched and moaned all season long about not playing. Every time we played him, he made mistakes. We got him in for £4.7 million, 19 games played for him. His potential could be a Premier League player, so I probably need to start giving him a bit of a chance just to see how he does, probably next season. So that's pretty much the centre-backs. Also, then we've got, if we go by potential, Robin Williams, but we'll come to him in a minute. Daniel Fox, who's been on loan for ages, and he's at Salford. He's had an alright season at Salford. He's not going to be, I think I'm just going to get rid next season. And we'll just go, again, potential. Hoggett and Endor. We've kind of gone through all of these guys. I think I'm featuring the under 19s as well. We'll turn that off and we'll just look at the senior squad for now. So, we'll go left back instead of going straight to right back. Manuel Bonis. I think it's Bononis, isn't it? We got him in on loan, worth 4.2 million. He's had a very good, I'd say, time of it. 15 games, 6.8. We're also going to be signing him for a couple of £1 million, which is nice. So he is actually going to be our player. Potentially, can he be a Premier League player? Does it say that anywhere here? No. Sky Bet Championship. Again, if we find someone better than him, we will do. But he's definitely been a better player for us. Obviously, we've got Harrison De Gea that can play there. Jacob Smith played a lot at left back and really struggles. 6.5 rating, 21 games, and he just wasn't great. We bought him for £500,000 from Sydney FC, and yeah, his potential didn't quite come out. He's at 3-star. That's pretty much it, and he's done well. Championship player. If we can sell him for 2.3 million, I might do, just to get the money in. See if we can actually replace him. We actually we got an absolute flop of Luke Shaw. We brought him in on a free. He's played 7 games for us, and yeah, we won't talk. That's all we'll say about Luke Shaw. Anyone else at left back we've missed? Jacob Smith. We've done the Gale we've spoke about already. Hoggerton, he's been at the club for a while. He's got loads of potential, but again, I think he's just going to go. He's not going to be good enough for the team. When we go to the right back situation, and this is where we've got problems at right back. Again, it's somewhere I feel like I desperately need to improve. The whole right hand side in general needs improving. Robin Williams, he is 24 years of age, a Belgian 24 years of age. His stats are mint, 3-star ability, potentially Sky Bet Championship player, could maybe play in the Premier League, and he has been doing it. He's just not good enough. We need to get another right back. He's had a decent season though for us, 19 games, only 6.65, so not as good as what we want. James Bree, who's going to be going at the end of the season, his contract is up. I don't think I'm going to renew it. He's had a long old career with us. I say long old career, he's had 5 seasons with us, 19 games in the Premier League. It's his first time he's actually featured in the Premier League. He was there with Aston Villa, they didn't play him. So it was nice to see him get some Premier League action, but I feel like his calling is the Championship. That's where he's going to be dropping down to, I believe. Right, wing backs, we don't really use them. We'll probably look to maybe bringing in someone that can play at wing back, just with a few ideas that I've got on the board. Defensive midfield, we won't quite cover that. We'll cover it in with just the midfield in general. And this, I feel like we've been very solid in midfield throughout the whole of the save. Shrewsbury Neville, again, we can cover him for the strikers because he's just as good to play as a striker. His finishing's not great, but he scores goals, as we know he does, and he can be a decent midfielder. Again, he's still only a Championship player. Potentially would be valued between 11 million and 16 million. So it's a player that I would probably happily bring in because he's done a good job for us this season. 34 appearances for us, 10 goals, 39 goals for him the season before. It was actually 29 goals altogether, and then 7 goals before that in the Championship. So he's got time to grow. He did alright. Did play him a lot back initially in the midfield, and he's done alright for us. But we can't talk about the midfield without talking about Moles. 30 years of age. He's going to end his career here, I think. And he's been with us since the Vanarama National, so he's been here from near enough the start. And he's just played a lot of football. 349 games, 50 goals for the club. In midfield, bear in mind, 50 goals, 39 assists, 26 player appearances. His average rating overall is 7.06. He should be a Sir. I should really Sir him, to be honest. We'd knight him instead. But that is very good for the midfield for us. Moles, Hayes, again, he's probably going to be sold. I've not used him this season. We've not needed him. He's just been covering. He just picked up an injury. He did play a bit, but it was a bit hit and miss. When we got George Ashton, and I took a gamble playing him, his stats are actually really good. He's a box-to-box midfielder I've been playing him as. Worth 2 million, but potentially could be a decent Premier League central midfielder. Currently operating at League One, but I think with the game times, he's had 23 games. Bear in mind, he's not played any football for He came from Manchester United, not played any football, and he's played 23 games in the Premier League, and he's done all right. 6.66 average rating. Probably could do better, and I think he will do better. We'll just have to keep playing him. Ben Murray falls in the category where he can be attacking midfielder or defender. Attacking midfielder, he's the only really one that we've got in attacking midfield. Shrewsbury Neville can play there. Again, potential-wise, we need someone better. He's not been great, but he's had a decent season. He's scored 2 goals for us. Again, currently, it's the first time he's really played in this high level. He's been at Liverpool and Bournemouth, not really played. We've brought him in, and he's played in the Premier League, and he's done all right. He's not done absolutely terrible. So that is the midfield. We have played the flat 4, so we have obviously played the 2 wingers here, but we'll go for the attacking midfielder role, and we'll have a look at the right-hand side, because like I said, we're struggling, especially when it comes to the right. If we have a look at current ability, apparently Anthony is the best player that we've got to play on the right-hand side, which Anthony, if we all know, he's very, very hit and miss, and he's played 6 games for us this season. He hasn't scored a goal for us in 2 seasons. That is saying something. So, yeah. But we have got potential. 20 years of age, William Dickinson. He played a lot of football towards the end of the season. He can potentially be a Premier League player, which is good. So we're going to keep trying to use him, keep pushing him through using the youth system that we've got, trying to develop him. We bought in Oz. He's worth 11 million. He, to be honest with you, is not great, and I'm tempted to transfer list him. Fringe player, could still improve. I'm thinking of getting rid and trying to find someone else in. Who else have we had that we've been using at right on the right? It's Oz, Dickinson, Oscar Nancy. That I just have a bit of a soft spot for him. I think it's because we bought him in the Championship. I think he was the first player I actually spent money on. Decent. He's done all right for us. He didn't score a goal for us this season, unfortunately. Only 19 appearances, but he's done well. I feel like he can definitely progress. On the left-hand side, though, we've got Jacobson that's had an alright season. Again, a bit hit and miss. Only 3 goals out of 33 games. You'd like to see someone playing a bit more attacking winger-wise, getting on the score sheet a little bit more. But a few loan moves here. We've had him on season for a bit. Report-wise, I don't think they'll want to sell him. Whether we can bring him in, I don't know. We're going to have a look. Because he's been at the club and I know he can play in that position, it's just going to be a tough one for us to whether we want to try and keep him there. We'll just keep an eye on it, whether he'll stay there. We've looked at Anthony. Serge Deval, 22 years of age. Apparently the signing of the season, and he has potential, I think, only to be the Championship quality winger. So it's just a case of just trying to keep him up, keep him going. Malik Wilkes, he's retiring at the end of this. Not retiring, he's going at the end of the season. He's played 6 games for us. He scored 1 goal in the cup. And yeah, he's just an average Joe player that's probably going to be leaving. And then strikers wise, we've had Ancelotti, 23 years of age, 2.6 million. If we can get him for that, I'll probably sign him. Estimated cost 1.5 to 2 million. So I'm thinking he's only potential to be a decent Premier League striker in the future. I don't know why that's in the cons, but it should do right. I'm tempted to maybe sign him if we can, because that would be a good little signing for us. Shrewsbury Neville we've looked at. Merrill's had an alright season, 21 years of age. He's more of a deep line playmaker, even though I've been playing him as an advanced forward. He just needs to get that, just confident on the ball, dribbling a little bit more. Potential wise, he's a potential to be a Premier League player, currently operating Sky Bet again. So we've got another season of going up and building him to be a championship, a Premier League player. So that is pretty much the team. That is pretty much the budget. Everything is going to be looking good. So now I need to focus on where I'm going to sign, who I'm going to sign, and just build it up from there. And hopefully we can create a squad that's going to be good enough for the Premier League next season. The whole idea now is to just try and win a cup. So the Carabao Cup, I feel like that's the one I'm going to be chasing. It's the 5th of October as we're recording this. I've got a month to go. I want to try and get this save done by the end of October. It's been going on since the start near enough. I can't remember when the first video came out. We're 10 seasons in. It's going to be into our 11th season, which is just mind-blowing, to be honest with you. And I really do thank everyone for the support that you've given me so far this year. I'm slowly getting to that 200 subscriber mark. 182 subscribers, I think now. Just want to get to that 200 mark by the end of the year. It would be awesome. And hopefully with Football Manager 21 coming out, it'll just help me give that little bit of a boost. And there'll be a video coming on what I'm doing on that soon. So guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you're staying safe wherever you are. Take it easy, and I'll see you in a bit.